Welcome to the Danger Zone, RioGonSpin, and I'm jumping off the Porch, dirty glove bastard. Let's get it cracking.
Boy, I've been trapping so motherfucking long, you would think that's the only thing that I was taught. Most of my niggas will give you for free if I stay against the feet and they say.
All right, so we got RioGonSpin off the porch with us today, man. How you feeling today?
It's a pleasure. I can't even complain. It's just a pleasure.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Nah, I appreciate you coming by, man. You working on anything else while you're out here in Atlanta, man? Or what else you got planned?
No, not so much as Atlanta. Like I got stuff that's in the work, but it's the videographers. I'm just waiting on the videos.
Okay.
It's taking too long for the videos, but I got a lot coming though.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
More than enough.
All right, so you're visiting us from Malden, Missouri, right?
Right, straight out the Boo Hill.
Okay.
Right from like the heart of it at that.
Yeah. So I had to Google this, man. I ain't never heard of Malden. And I was like, where is this place? So you're not too far from Memphis, right?
Nah, I'm originally from Blytheville. See, Blytheville is like an hour away from Memphis, and Malden is like an hour away from Blytheville.
Okay.
So it's like 2 hours away from Memphis.
I
You know
got
what I'm saying,
you.
like, so to speak.
So what's there to do there? Is it like just small town, country living, or?
Pretty well, for the most part, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, really all we do is just pretty much hoop, football, you know what I'm saying, music. It ain't much art, you know what I'm saying? It's just a kicking spot.
Okay, I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? Like,
So how would you describe your childhood? What were you into as a kid growing up?
I don't know if I'm really supposed to answer that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like when I was coming up, like the art and the rapping and all that, like it was cool, but nah, we was stealing cars. We ain't even. So we had like a more fast-paced life, you know what I'm saying, like as a child versus as an adult. The adulthood is more slower than, you know what I'm saying, like the childhood. The childhood is more fast-paced.
Okay. So at what age would you say you jumped off the porch then?
Man, I don't even remember having a porch. We just right to it. I don't
Okay.
even remember having a porch.
So did you have much guidance out there at the time, or were you kind of just making mistakes and learning as you went then?
No, I had guidance. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna down shot nobody. I'm gonna just say more so. I just did what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't know how it is for everybody else, but normally the things that you're not supposed to be doing is what's considered fun. You know what I'm saying? And doing the right thing is like, you know, that's like real boring.
Yeah.
So it don't really.
So how old were you when you realized, all right, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna go straight on the straight path.
Shit, last year,
Really?
30. about 30.
Oh, okay. So how'd you get into tattoos?
No, my oldest brother, well actually like my four older siblings, all of them was tattoos.
Oh, really?
So my oldest brother Edwin, like he started it, and I was like 17 at the time, but I was more into like airbrushing and, you know, like paint shoes and stuff like that. So like when he started it, he wound up, you know what I'm saying, like getting into some trouble. So he wound up taking a little bid, and I used his tattoo equipment, and I was experimenting with my homeboys, and it kind of found itself. Like it found me, I didn't find it. It wasn't nothing that I really just wanted to, you know, just jump out and do.
Okay, that's what's good. So it came pretty natural to you, or did it take a lot of practice for you?
Nah, I messed up for sure.
Who'd you mess up on?
Man, everybody. Like I see tattoos from like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. They were like, "Yeah, I remember when you did this." I'd be like, "Don't tell nobody I did that." So I did a lot of messing up though.
Did you offer to fix it, like replace it, go over it, or anything?
Oh
or?
no! Look, if the prices was cheap back then like you beat me, I beat you. We even. That was it.
You got what you paid for, huh?
Yeah, that was an even fight. So for me to do it, like touch it up now or cover it up or whatever the case may be, nah, I need all that.
I feel that. All right, so what's been one of the biggest life lessons you've learned in your life so far?
Stop complaining. I had to say stop complaining, cause like if you think too much into any, I'm gonna just say any situation. If you think too much into any situation, you'll always come out with the wrong answer. But if you roll with the tides, then you'll get more truth out of it, you know. And if you're not really if you're not complaining as much, then it don't hurt as much. You know what I'm saying? You just accept it for what it is. Like once you get it, boom, that's what it is. You just move forward from there. You don't complain, assuming that complaining gonna change it.
Yeah.
That's how I
it.
put it. I had to take that.
I feel that, man. All right, so how long have you been rapping? How'd you get into this?
No, actually, I've been rapping just as long as I've been drawing.
Okay.
But when I wanted to take it serious, I was getting in trouble for it because it was more like school days, you know, 5th grade, 6th grade, like me, my homeboy, Chris Cross, Vontae. It was more like, you know, a little group thing because at that time Bow Wow was popping, so everybody wanted to be like Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo and what's the dude with the curly B5 and all them, like the little boy groups was coming out. So it was easier for us to try to get like involved in it, but it ain't work. It ain't work. Okay.
So when did you finally start to take it serious, figure out, all right, I'm gonna try this rap thing, man, start investing into my career too?
I'm gonna have to say I probably have been the most serious about it over the course of the last few months. Like my brother-in-law told me, we was like at a kickback, and we was hearing like a bunch of other local artists from my hometown. He was saying like, bro, like I know you rap still, you know, if you don't get into that, you a lame. And like since then, like I've been dropping, but I know it don't really seem much motivation like from now, but for me to already be trying to take it serious, like even now, I try to make a post, or if I'm trying to get the people, like the local community, to support the rapping, they more like, when you booking, like when your tattoo booking, like they really don't even see me as a musician yet. They still trying to get tatted. Like right now, they want tats. They don't want to hear the music. They like, I'll listen to it if you tat me, but nah, I'm trying to get tatted.
Okay. So how do you balance the two, man? I'm sure, you know, you probably want to be more rapping than doing the tattoos, or is your passion still with the tattoos?
No, believe it or not, I start back tattooing Monday. Like I booked like for the whole month just because I'm trying to give them like both of them. But I can't balance them all. When I was trying to do the music, I had to tell people I quit tattooing. Like we beefed about that. So like they like, you know, we don't mind supporting you about the music, but we still trying to get tatted. And I'm like, I got videos. Crispy Cam supposed to be shooting a video for me, so I'm trying to, you know, get the real work done. And they like, I'm trying to get tatted. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it in the end, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay. So what's the music scene like back at home? Is there much going on out there?
Man, actually the music scene back home is stupid right now, cause I don't know if you know him or not, but like from my hometown, the guy that Gucci just signed, the two little dudes like Cootie and Fizzle, like they from Blytheville. We all from the same like town.
Okay.
So that's an actual, you know, a plus like for that area alone. But it's bigger than him. Like you got them, but it's so much like underlying talent as far as like you got Ty Lee, that's Ty Angela. You got Big Temp, Envy, Chris Eccles. When I say it's a lot of Flip, Maserati Merc, Big 30, not Big 30, 30 Hefner, Big 30 from Memphis. But you got them. When I say the list go on and on, it's like once the door like really get open, like I can see Blytheville artists being just as big as Atlanta artists.
Okay. Do you say most of the artists out there support each other, or is it more of a competition to try and get on first?
Actually, saying this like with all due respect, we had, now this is just my personal opinion, Blytheville had a bigger beef scene than Tupac and Biggie, just because we was growing up on it. So like when you go into school with individuals, like you had like, it's a group called Hearn Street, and then it's a group called Deadly Threat. And like when they drop mixtapes, they drop mixtapes about each other. So it kind of built the rapping scene a lot because everybody wanted to hear what everybody had to say.
Okay.
So, you know, like it was more like Hearn Street, Deadly Threat, but it was like an east side, west side thing. But now nobody really was getting killed or nothing like that. But as far as like lyrical wise, you know, bars, creativity, punchlines, metaphors, stuff like that, it was easier to build off of it. So it kind of molded a lot of people. So like back when I guess this was maybe like 2005-ish. So this when a lot of Gucci Mane was coming out. So Gucci Mane was dropping back to back, Lil Wayne was dropping back to back. And that's when the mixtape scene was heavy. So like with them being just as creative around that era, you know what I'm saying? Like it just shows how talented they was.
Okay, I got you, man. Yeah, talk about some of the challenges that come with being an independent artist and also a new artist as well, trying to break into the game.
The independent, I'm gonna speak on the independent side first. The independent side, it just kind of sucked because whenever you doing what you're doing, it's hard to find somebody for everything. And like, but it was kind of easier for me, like on that part because I had well, I'll just say I'll explain my first like professional experience, and then I'll compare that to where I was before then. So when you gotta write the music, semi-create the beat, record the vocals, mix them down, like it take me a whole day to do a song by myself. Now that's me as an independent artist. Now when you actually breaking into the industry, like my I don't know if it's a question or not, but like the first time that I went into the studio live with Gino, excuse me, and it's another guy that was in there, a little guy named Ant mixed it. He from Memphis, and I didn't know it at that time. He a senior in high school now. This is his final year, but he do a lot of mixing for like NLE Chopper, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of Memphis-based artists, you know what I'm saying, like Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, stuff like that. Okay, I goes in there. Keep in mind, I'm the unprofessional one, so I'm unprepared when I goes in there. So I sit down, I jot down my music or whatever the case may be. I go in, and as I'm dropping, like he chopping the beat and mixing it like as I'm rapping. Now I've never experienced an actual engineer who did that. Okay, now I did my part. Gino go in there, which is weird because he probably gonna cuss me out for this, but he started making like all type of noises. So you hear him like in the booth it's quiet, but on the outside like we can hear what you're saying in the booth. So he making all type of noises and all that shit, and you hear him clapping like that. So next thing you know, he come in and like as he rapping, when he drop his and the guy chops his part up, I had asked him, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, how old is you? Whole time, little bro like, well, he a grown man, but he like 17. Now, but that shows how far I am behind to where like I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. We actually recorded the song and dropped it in probably like 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, so like he on it like next. You know what I'm saying? So like he gonna be goated by the time. Well, I can't even say by next year because he did with more mainstream artists than I do. So I mean, but he working though. He under Squeaky, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, DJ Squeaky.
DJ Squeaky, yes. Yeah. They work out of his studio in Memphis.
Okay, I got you, man. So how did you link up with Gino, man?
See, Gino is more like he like a friend of a friend. Like I don't know how to categorize it, but like my homegirl Tifa, I'm gonna call her my rich friend. Okay, now my rich friend Tifa, Gino is like her little brother or nephew or something like that.
Okay.
So like I knew her like before he got his deal and all that. But like he been rapping and doing his thing. I've been rapping and doing my thing, and we had intentions on making music. But he was like in Memphis and all that, and then I was still, you know, doing more tattoos. So it was more, but it was easy because like I really didn't link with him. I linked with her. She linked because she saw the vision more than we did. You know what I'm saying? But we just linked up and made it happen. They hit me up, asked me what I was doing, told me to come to Memphis. I went, you know, we put it in motion.
Was that song that you talk about that was Spin 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I fuck with that song too. That shit hard.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like that song, and then when I met him, I met the other two guys as well. See, like they all part of like the same base. Big Bag Bo and BBH. BBH DG.
Okay. Yeah, we actually had all three of them on the porch.
On the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that made that dope too.
Okay.
Cause I get that, and then it's another one who coming too. Really too. You got Big Foolie and Cam.
Okay.
Call itself Killer. I don't know exactly when, you know, but they got hard music though. So like they in the studio working. I'm pretty sure they'll make their way here.
So do you and Gino got more music on the way?
If we don't have more music on the way, I'm slamming them on top of something. Like I'm trying to get on there. But he got a project that he working on though. So like I'm pretty sure like once he get his project out the way, you know what I'm saying, like like his professional side, then yeah.
Okay. And so what was it like working on the song 448 with DG and Big Bag Bo?
Now that song I came prepared. I came there on that with that song. I came prepared, which is weird, but I'm gonna have to tip my hat to them on that song because when I made it there, like say the first time I was unprepared with Gino. So the second time I came there like, no, I got this. Boom. I went there, I dropped mine, and DG was unprepared, but DG actually freestyled this part. So with how his part came out, like he just pretty much went off me, and then Bo was like, "Nah, this song too hard. I can't let this song get out of here without me getting on there." So, like it was me and DG song, and Bo wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? So he wound up blessing it anyway.
Oh,
but then I turned back around. I got more music with Bo as well. So like we got probably like 3 more songs in the archive or something like
really?
that. But it's more they more picking it for his tape though. You know, because it's his songs.
Yeah. So are you working on like a mixtape, EP or anything right now, or you kind of just?
No, I have an EP written, but I want more visuals because I feel like the visuals take you further than just.
Absolutely,
you know?
yeah.
So like even if I have to drop an EP and if it's 6 songs, I'm shooting 6 videos. I don't like that's how I want to do it because I want it to mean something to me. I don't want it to be like it's just brushed under the table because I know I won't even watch a slideshow unless I know the song.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't know the song, I don't want to. I'm skipping it right off the rip. First 2 seconds, you ain't gonna get 10 seconds out of me. I don't care how hard the song sound. I'm just gotta shoot videos.
Yeah. So you mentioned waiting on some videographers. So what is the next video you got planned to drop, man?
No, I have a song called Double Back, and that one is more on some money man, THC growing type shit. So that one, I fuck with that though.
Okay. Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
All my producers are just local. The only one like other than myself, like I work with a Dolph producer. I don't really know his name, but like say they just all out of Squeaky Camp. So I don't even like when you paying for your studio time. Like he just one of the ones who do his own thing. And I got my cousin Sean, like Wader, but other than him, like he's just a beat maker. He don't really, you know, that's just from a distance.
I got you.
But it's these days it's hard to make anybody work. Nobody want to work at all.
So what's some of your goals for your music career? What are you trying to get out of this?
Being truthful. I don't know if you know him, but I can't even say that I'm trying to max out on it because I'm still more of an artist. You know, like I'm more the one. You remember how when Chris Brown came out, like everybody thought he was an artist until they realized that he can do graffiti and he airbrush and all this, and then he dropped the clothing line and all that. So like I got like 8 arms for real. So like my hands they're moving like in different pots. But if I got a talent, I'm gonna just exercise it as long as I can without just assuming that it means nothing because it might be the golden talent, the one that I'm sleeping on. So I figured I'd get everything a try.
Okay, I got you. So what's next for you, Rio? What else is coming up for you, man?
Other than getting this EP out the way, I can't even say I'm gonna drop a clothing line. I probably wind up landing on being a celebrity tattoo artist by the end of it.
Okay.
If you know who D Cozy is.
Uh-uh.
Okay, D Cozy is the one who drew the picture of Rihanna after the Chris Brown incident. He drew a picture of Rihanna, but like if you ever pay attention to Chris Brown pictures where he do like the painting on the wall and all that, the black guy that's with him is D Cozy. He the one who he did a lot of stuff for Young Thug and Glow Gang, like with Chief Keef and them and all them. But that's how I wind up being in the end. See, like he do music as well, but matter of fact, Gunna album cover, the Slime Season with the green stuff on there.
He did that?
Yeah, Gunna was, D Cozy was the one who did it.
Oh, okay.
But he do like interior design and stuff like that. So I'll be one of the ones who, like I can bless your song or I can drop a single or I can sell a single, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, I'm still an artist. I'm the one who will do a tax write-off because you'll have your stuff or whatever your business run or whatever the case may be. I'll come charge you $10,000 to paint on your wall. You'll use that as a tax write-off. And like we both get paid. We help each other. So I'm the one who, I'm more versatile. A full artist, I'll say it that way. Full
Okay.
artist.
No, that's dope right there. All right, so you got any shout outs you'd like to give before we wrap it up here?
Of course. Shout out to the whole area, the whole Boot Hill area. If you ain't on your shit, get on your shit, because we got some talent to push out. Shout out to Blytheville area. Matter of fact, the Northeast Arkansas, Arkansas area. More so Blytheville, you know what I'm saying, because that's hometown, but shout out to the Robinsons, all of them. It's too many of them to name. It's a bunch of them fuckers. My homeboy Kyle, Jay, K-Dre, fucking Big Reed, Joker, free Tim Simmons, fucking free Wayne Cody, free fucking Bun G, just everybody. It's a whole list of you motherfuckers, but y'all know it's all love though.
Boy, I been trapping so motherfucking long, you would think that's the only thing that I was taught. Most of my niggas that give you for free if I stay, it's a feed and they take